Deep within the misty embrace of the Peruvian cloud forests, where the air is thick with fog and the trees seem to touch the sky, lies a world shrouded in mystery and wonder. Here the clouds drift silently through ancient canopies, veiling secrets that have endured for centuries. The landscape is wild, untamed, and breathtakingly beautiful, a place where time seems to stand still, and every stone and tree whispers stories of the past. Hidden among these lush forests and steep cliffs, an ancient civilization once flourished, leaving behind traces of their remarkable existence. Their cities, now overgrown and reclaimed by nature, hint at a society that was both advanced and deeply connected to the land. The Chachapoya, often called the warriors of the clouds, carved their existence into the region's rugged landscape. They built their homes and fortresses high in the mountains, where the clouds would swirl around their settlements, offering both protection and a sense of mystique. Imagine this: massive stone fortresses appearing through the mist, their walls rising from the clouds like something out of a legend. The most famous of these is Cuelap, a fortress so grand and imposing that it rivals even the great citadels of the world. Its walls, built from enormous stones, have stood for centuries, defying the elements and the passage of time. These ruins are the remnants of a civilization that, at its peak, may have reached a population of 500,000 people. Their cities sprawled across mountaintops and valleys, connected by intricate networks of roads and stairways. The scale of their achievements is staggering, especially when you consider the challenging terrain they called home. These were a people who not only built impressive structures but also demonstrated incredible skill in engineering and architecture. Their stonework is precise, their buildings designed to withstand earthquakes and the relentless Andean weather. Every wall, every doorway, tells a story of ingenuity and resilience. But the Chachapoya were more than just builders. They practiced sophisticated burial rituals, mummifying their dead to preserve them for the afterlife. Their tombs, often hidden in cliffside caves or perched on remote ledges, are filled with mummified remains wrapped in intricate textiles. These practices reveal a deep reverence for their ancestors and a belief in a world beyond this one. Who were these enigmatic people? And what secrets did they leave behind? Their art, their artifacts, and their legends continue to puzzle and fascinate archaeologists and historians. From mysterious statues to enigmatic symbols carved into stone, the Chachapoya left a legacy that invites endless questions. Join me as we journey into the heart of Chachapoya territory, exploring the ruins they left behind. We'll walk in the footsteps of these ancient warriors, tracing their paths through dense forests and up steep mountainsides, uncovering the stories etched into the very stones beneath our feet. Together we'll piece together the puzzle of their fascinating culture, discovering not only how they lived, but also how their spirit endures in the misty highlands of Peru. The journey promises adventure, discovery, and a deeper understanding of one of South America's most mysterious civilizations. The Chachapoya, whose name means cloud people in the ancient Inca language of Quechua, were a mysterious and resilient civilization that thrived in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. Living high in the mist-shrouded mountains of northern Peru, they built their lives among the swirling clouds and dense forests, where the air is thin and the weather unpredictable. For centuries, these people adapted to the ever-changing moods of the cloud forest, developing unique skills and traditions that set them apart from their neighbors. The Chachapoya were true masters of their environment, carving out settlements on steep ridges and constructing impressive stone structures that have withstood the test of time. Their homes and fortresses, often perched on seemingly inaccessible cliffs, offered both protection and breathtaking views of the valleys below. These ancient ruins, now cloaked in moss and mist, are a testament to their ingenuity and determination. Navigating the treacherous slopes and dense foliage of the cloud forests required not only physical agility, but also a deep understanding of the land. The Chachapoya developed intricate networks of trails and hidden pathways, allowing them to move swiftly and safely through the jungle. Generations of experience taught them how to read the subtle signs of the forest, from the calls of birds to the patterns of the mist, ensuring their survival in this unpredictable world. Their intimate knowledge of the cloud forest's secrets was unmatched. The Chachapoya knew which plants could heal and which could harm, gathering medicinal herbs from the undergrowth and using them to treat illness and injury. They understood the rhythms of the forest, timing their hunts and harvests to the cycles of the rain and sun. This deep connection to their environment allowed them not just to survive but to truly thrive. Their ability to flourish in such a forbidding landscape earned them a reputation that spread far beyond their mountain home. The Chachapoya were known as fierce and resourceful people, respected and sometimes feared by those who lived in the lowlands. Their isolation among the clouds gave rise to legends of a people who could vanish into the mist, appearing and disappearing like spirits of the forest. Neighboring tribes, including the powerful Inca Empire, recognized the Chachapoya's prowess in battle. Their warriors, skilled in the art of ambush and guerrilla tactics, used the forest to their advantage, striking swiftly, and then melting away into the fog. The Inca, despite their vast armies, found it difficult to conquer these elusive mountain people, whose knowledge of the land made them formidable opponents. The Chachapoya were not simply warriors of the clouds, but true masters of the cloud forest itself. Their legacy lives on in the ruins they left behind, the stories whispered among the trees, and the enduring spirit of a people who made the impossible possible, high above the world, where the earth meets the sky. The Chachapoya were renowned for their combat abilities. Armed with clubs, slings, and spears, they defended their territory with tenacity. Their knowledge of the cloud forest gave them a tactical advantage. They knew every hidden path, every treacherous ridge, and every secret spring. They were masters of camouflage and guerrilla warfare, using the dense foliage to their advantage. They would ambush their enemies from the shadows of the forest, disappearing back into the mist as quickly as they had appeared. The Chachapoya warriors, with their painted faces and fierce determination, were a force to be reckoned with. The Chachapoya believed in a vibrant and enduring afterlife, a conviction that shaped every aspect of their unique burial practices. For them, death was not an end, but a transition, a passage to another realm where the spirits of ancestors continued to watch over the living. This deep spiritual belief is reflected in the extraordinary care and reverence they showed for their dead. Unlike the Inca or other Andean cultures, the Chachapoya developed their own distinct methods of mummification. They carefully prepared the bodies using natural materials and local resources to preserve them for centuries. The process was both a technical achievement and a sacred ritual, involving the participation of family members and community elders. The bodies were often placed in a seated, fetal-like position, symbolizing both birth and rebirth. They were then wrapped in multiple layers of textiles, each layer representing protection, status, and the connection between the living and the dead. These wrappings were not just practical, they were deeply symbolic, with patterns and colors that told stories of the individual's life and lineage. The Chachapoya constructed elaborate chulpas or funerary towers, often perched on sheer cliffs or high mountain ledges. These locations were chosen not only for their dramatic beauty, but also for their spiritual significance. Building these mausoleums required remarkable engineering skills, as well as a communal effort that brought together entire villages to honor their ancestors. The higher the burial site, the closer the deceased were believed to be to the heavens and the spirits that resided there. This elevation was thought to help the soul's journey, ensuring that the ancestors could continue to protect and guide their descendants from above. The placement of these tombs also made them difficult to access, safeguarding the remains from grave robbers and preserving the sanctity of the site. Textiles played a central role in these rituals. The Chachapoya were skilled weavers, and their burial fabrics were often brightly colored and intricately patterned. These textiles were more than just wrappings, they were offerings, woven with symbols of protection, fertility, and the natural world. Each piece reflected the artistry and beliefs of the community, ensuring that the memory of the deceased would live on, both in spirit and in the vibrant threads that surrounded them. Perhaps the most enduring testament to the Chachapoya's architectural prowess is the Fortress of Cuelap. Perched atop a mountain ridge at over 3,000 meters above sea level, Cuelap is honestly a marvel of engineering and a symbol of the Chachapoya's power. Its massive walls, some reaching 20 meters in height, enclose a complex of over 400 circular buildings, all interconnected by a network of narrow streets and passageways. Cuelap was not just a fortress, it was a city in the clouds, a testament to their ingenuity and their remarkable ability to adapt to the challenging terrain. At its peak in the 15th century, the Chachapoya civilization numbered around 500,000 people. They were not simply warriors and builders, they were also skilled farmers, artisans, and astronomers. They cultivated crops such as corn, potatoes, and quinoa on the terraced slopes of the mountains. They were skilled weavers, creating intricate textiles from alpaca and llama wool. They also possessed a sophisticated understanding of astronomy, using the stars to guide their agricultural practices and religious ceremonies. The Chachapoya were, in essence, a thriving civilization that flourished for centuries in the heart of the cloud forests. The Chachapoya's agility and strategic prowess allowed them to resist Inca expansion for many years. They fought fiercely to protect their independence, utilizing their knowledge of the terrain to their advantage. Even when faced with the might of the Inca Empire, the Chachapoya put up a staunch defense. Their resistance ultimately proved futile, as the Inca eventually conquered them in the late 15th century. However, the Chachapoya's spirit of resistance and their legacy as fierce warriors lived on, passed down through generations in local legends and folklore. Today, the ruins of the Chachapoya civilization stand as a testament to their ingenuity, resilience, and unique culture. The mist-shrouded fortresses, the intricately woven textiles, and the imposing cholpas whisper tales of a bygone era. Exploring these ruins is like stepping back in time, piecing together the fragments of their lives, and unraveling the mysteries they left behind. Their legacy serves as a reminder of the enduring power of the human spirit and the ability to thrive, even in the most challenging of environments. The Chachapoya, the enigmatic warriors of the clouds, left behind a legacy shrouded in mystery and wonder. Their story, pieced together from archaeological discoveries and whispered legends, paints a vivid picture of a people deeply connected to their environment and their beliefs. As we continue to explore the ruins they left behind, we unlock not only the secrets of their past, but also gain a deeper understanding of our own place in the grand tapestry of human history.